Hi everybody, it's me, Coach Oren, and my friend Winnie the Pooh, and today we're going to go on an adventure with children ages 2 and 3 as we learn to play the game of basketball. But before we can take out our basketballs and have a really fun time, we're going to have to do some warm-ups. Today's warm-up, you're going to need what I call pinnies. Now, pinnies are kind of like shirts, but if you don't have any, that's okay. You can open up your drawer and you can use a bunch of socks. Any color socks you want. The more socks, the better. So if you don't have pinnies, feel free to open up your drawer and take out your socks. In today's first game, Winnie made a big mess all over his house. He was so excited to have breakfast, but he spilled all of his icky, gooey honey. Do you think we can help Winnie the Pooh clean up all this honey? I think we can. So here's how we play the game. When you find a piece of honey, you're going to go crunch, 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 and you're going to make it disappear in your hands. And then you're going to run, 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 and you're going to go achoo, and you're going to put it inside the bucket. I have a really, really, really big hamper, but you can use anything. You can use a big bag, you can use a bucket, you can use whatever you have at home that you use to put your toys away in. I'm using a hamper, but like I said, you can use a bag, you can use a really, really, really big bag, or whatever you have at home. So we're gonna try to play the game together. I've got my watch on, and we're gonna see how fast we can collect all the honey. So, on your mark, get set, let's go. So I'm running, I found the blue piece of honey. I'm gonna crunch it, I'm gonna crunch it, I'm gonna crunch it, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna go, achoo! I'm gonna find another piece of honey. I'm gonna crunch it, I'm gonna crunch it, I'm gonna crunch it, I'm gonna go, achoo! I'm gonna try to get some of the honey from the back. I'm gonna run, 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 run. I'm gonna crunch, and crunch, and crunch, and crunch. I'm gonna run, and go, achoo! I'm gonna find another color. This time I'm gonna go for blue. I'm gonna run, 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 run. I'm gonna pick it up, I'm gonna crunch, and crunch, and crunch, and crunch, and run, and go, achoo! And freeze. Whoa, we did such an amazing job getting all of Winnie's honey. We put all of it inside of our hamper, and Winnie the Pooh is super excited because he just wants to go nom 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 and eat all the honey up. But not now, Winnie. Later for dinner. Not now. Okay. So Winnie says that he can wait for dinner time until he eats all of the honey. But before we get to dinner time, before we let Winnie have all of his honey, we're gonna play some basketball. Now, Winnie the Pooh says that he's really, really good at basketball, but that he's so hungry that he needs our help. So that's okay, we can help him, and I'm gonna show you how. We're gonna take some of the honey, not all of it, Winnie, don't worry. We're gonna take some of the honey, so I'm gonna pull out a bunch over here. I'm gonna put Winnie down for a second. We're gonna take some of the honey, and we're gonna put it down on the floor, just like this. It doesn't matter what color, it doesn't matter where I put them, as long as they're not next to each other. So here's how we're gonna play the game. I have my basketball, and Winnie's gonna be sitting right over here, and I have to try to make my basketball go around the honey so that way it doesn't touch it and get it dirty. And we're gonna practice our dribbling. So it's gonna look like this. Today we're only gonna do step one. We're gonna hold the basketball out like this. We're gonna let it bounce and catch, and bounce and catch. And that's how we're going to move our basketball around. If it's easier, we can move like this on our knees, and we can go bounce and catch, bounce and catch, bounce and catch, bounce and catch, bounce and catch. And we're not touching any of the honey pieces. We're going bounce and catch, or we're going around and around, bounce and catch. If you want, you can stand up big and tall and go bounce and catch, bounce and catch, bounce and catch, just like that. So let's see if we can do it together without touching any honey. I'm gonna look at my watch. We're gonna try to do it for 30 seconds. On your mark, get set, go. Bounce and catch, bounce and catch. Don't step on the honey, Coach Oren. Don't do it. Bounce and catch, whoa. Bounce and catch, whoop, over the honey. Bounce and catch, bounce bounce and catch. Whoa, it touched the honey. Touched the honey. Bounce and catch, bounce and catch, bounce and catch. Going around and around. Hi, Winnie, and around. And I'm gonna go around the honey. Bounce and catch, and freeze. Whoa, 30 seconds on the dot. Great job, everybody. Now it's time for us to play the big game. Everybody say, big game. I can't hear you. Say, big game. Wow, awesome. We're gonna play the big game with my friend, Winnie the Pooh. Now, in the big game, you might need a friend. But if you don't have a friend to play with, that's okay. I'm gonna show you how you can play this game all by yourself. And I'm gonna show you how you can play the game with your best friend if you've got your brother or your sister or your cousin or your friend with you. Hey everybody, it's time for the big game. And since it's the big game, I brought one of my friends. This is Coach Ariel. Say hi everyone.
Hi everyone, this is Coach Ilan, hoping that you are staying safe at home.
Wonderful. So today, Coach Ariel thought it would be fun if he brought his friend. I brought Winnie the Pooh. And who did you bring, Coach Ariel?
His name is Pinnies and he loves getting cuddles.
Aww, everyone say hi, Pinot.
Hi Pinnies. Hi everyone.
All right. So it looks like Pinot is ready to play and Winnie's ready to play, but I have to tell you how to play the big game. So our Coach Ariel and Pinot, today we've been helping Winnie the Pooh out with all of his honey. It's been all over his house. He's made a big mess and we're trying to help him clean it up while playing basketball. So I'm going to show you how you can play the big game. I'm going to show everybody at home how they can play the big game. What you're going to do is you're going to pick a color. I'm going to choose all of the red shirts over here.
So I'll take all the blue.
Coach Ariel is going to have all of the blue shirts. We're
you
also
go, Coach Oren.
Oh, we don't need to move them around just yet, Coach.
Okay.
Yep. So you're going to have your basketball and you can only take one color. I'm going to be on the red team. Coach Ariel is going to be on the blue team. So Coach Ariel, that's going to be your hamper, your bucket over there, your hoop.
Okay.
This is going to be my hoop. When you hear the whistle blow, you can put yours down for now. You can put Pinot down too, he can watch. You're going to be bouncing like this and catching the ball. And bouncing and catching. And when you find your color on the floor, my color is the red, you're going to go, achoo! And then you're going to keep dribbling, bouncing and catching. You're going to find another one, and you're going to go bounce and catch, and go, achoo! And we're going to see who can get our colors first. Can I get all the red ones before Coach Ariel gets all the blue ones? We're going to find out who's the big winner. Now, if there's only one of you at home and you don't have anybody to play with, that's okay. Just pick one color and try to get all of those pieces before I get mine or before Coach Ariel gets his. We're going to have a contest. All right, are you ready, Coach Ariel?
I'm ready.
All right, are you ready at home? When you hear the whistle, you can choose one color. If you have a friend, your friend can choose another color. On your mark, get set, let's go. So I can only go after the red ones.
And then I dribble back.
Coach Ariel can only get the blue ones. I got one.
I got
So
one.
I'm dribbling again. I've got another red one. I'm dribbling, I'm catching. I put it in, I go bounce and catch.
Do I get extra
bounce
points for
and
left
catch.
hand?
Yeah, of course you do.
Oh.
And I go bounce and catch, and I go achoo, bounce and catch, bounce and catch. And I try not to bounce mine over the red or the blue pieces of honey. And I go bounce and catch, bounce and catch.
Oh, this is harder than it looks, Coach Oren.
That's because you're doing real dribbling, Coach Ariel. Right now, we're just trying to do bouncing and
bouncing,
catching.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just doing bouncing and catching today. Going bounce and catch, bounce and catch. I get back to mine, achoo, I'm almost finished.
Oh, jeez.
I go bounce and catch,
Catch.
bounce and catch, bounce and catch. I've got my last red piece,
No.
bounce and catch, bounce and catch. I'm gonna take a nap for a little bit while I wait for Coach Ariel. I'm gonna wake up, achoo.
No, so close.
And I did it. Red team is the winner. Blue team and Coach Pinot, they did an amazing job as well. So we're gonna move this over. We're gonna sit right over here. So that way we can talk to all of our friends. So first of all, handshake. Good job, Coach.
Good game.
Good game, Pinot.
Good game.
And then good game, Coach.
Good game, Coach Oren.
So we had a lot of fun. We were bouncing and catching. Now, Coach Ariel, he was trying to do something really tricky. He was just trying to bounce with one hand, which is awesome. But if you can't dribble with one hand, you can go bounce and catch, and bounce and catch, and that works really well too. So before we say goodbye and thank you for having all this fun with us, we're going to sing our song. Coach Ariel, he's new, he doesn't know our song yet, so we're going to teach it to him too. So when we do our song, we usually like to sit like this, like a big pretzel. We like to take our hands out and make pancakes. We're all about food here at Sugar Maple Athletics.
That's right.
And we're going to be moving our hands like this. We're going to be making the pancakes like this. And we're going to sing, the Sugar Maple Kids had a lot of fun. Boom, boom. Sugar Maple Kids had a lot of fun. Boom, boom. Don't be sad that it's done. We'll be back to play and run. Sugar Maple Kids are number one. All right. Thank you, everybody. We had such a great time playing with Winnie and Pinook and Coach Ariel and learning some basketball. And we hope to see you really, really soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.